But we're now heading into the third month of the year, and March often brings its own pattern to the markets. Historically, in fact, it's been a steady month with the Nifty managing to close higher in most of the past decade, while mid and small caps have shown far more mixed record coming in. So before traders really position for the month ahead, let's break down what the seasonal trends have in store for us. In fact, Somit is standing by with just that picture.
Well, if you look at the benchmark, that is Nifty 50, they have managed to close in green nearly 8 out of the last 10 March that we have analyzed here. And if you look at the average returns that we have seen for the Nifty 50, there's the benchmark index, it's close to 0.8%. Now, we have seen positive returns of more than 4% in 2016, 2019, 2022 and in 2025 as well. Now, when it comes to the Nifty Mid Cap 100 and the Nifty Small Cap 100 index, both these indices managed to close in green 6 times. Average returns for Nifty Mid Cap is 0.3% positive, but for the small cap, it's negative 0.5%. And positive returns of more than 4% is something that we have seen in 2016, 2017, 2019, 2022 and in 2025 as well. But the negative returns that or the lower returns that we are seeing for the mid cap and the small cap index is largely because in 2020, that is the COVID year, March month, we had seen the Nifty mid cap declined by nearly 30% and the Nifty small cap declined by nearly 37%. If we strip that off, then the returns would have been quite positive for both the Nifty mid cap and the Nifty small cap index as well. Now, if you look at the sectoral indices, Nifty FMCG, bank, metal and energy managed to close in green 7 out of the last 10 March, and average returns have been anywhere between 2.1 to 0.2 to 2.6%. For Nifty Pharma, Nifty Real Estate, both these indices closed in green 5 out of the last 10 times. Average returns anywhere between 0.4 to 0.7, and IT and auto have managed to close in green just 4 out of the last 10 March, and average returns have been negative 0.7 to negative 2% in the month of March. Now comes the most interesting part, which are the stocks that we should keep an eye out for. Now, this is the list of stocks that have managed to close in green at least 7 times and returns have been more than 5%. Adani Energy has an average return of 13% in the month of March. Solar Industries, CG Power, Indigo have an average return of anywhere between 7 to 10% in the month of March. For Adani Enterprises, the average returns have been close to 7%, and for other companies like Torrent Power, NHPC, APL Apollo, Nestle and Adani Ports, average returns have been anywhere between 5 to 6% in the month of March for the last 10 years that we have seen. On the flip side, these are the stocks that have closed in red 7 times at least, and the returns have been more than negative 5% in the month of March. A few stocks that I highlight on this list: firstly, Vodafone Idea, negative return of 10% on an average. Inox Wind, Apollo Hospitals, IDFC First and Samvardhana Motherson, negative returns of anywhere between -5 to -6% on an average that we have seen in the month of March.